All right, Brad and Lynn, happy birthday, guys. I just want to say that you and Lynn and your three beautiful children have been like part of our family for many decades, and there's so many stories I don't know where to start, but you have totally enriched all of our lives. We've had so many laughs. We've seen the kids go through from nappies to young adults, not married yet, unfortunately for any of us, so no grandkids, arseholes. But we've had so many memories, is the word, so many memories, and we love you guys. Happy birthday to both of you, and I'm going to pass you on to, who would like to go next? Jake.
I'll go next. Brad and Lynn, where do I start? You guys are like a second set of parents to me, and not only that, I consider you both really good friends. I can literally come to you with any problem or any issue or anything, and I'm happy to unload on you, and you give good advice back and whatnot, and I really appreciate that. And I don't know what to do.
That's enough.
Your jet ski.
I want to steal half of yours too, because
you can come back.
Knowing you guys, obviously since we were born, great parents and family to be around. We're so fortunate to have your family and you guys so involved in our life, and like what Jake was saying, I think it's pretty cool now how we're all of age and we're all just kind of best mates more so than parents and kids, which is pretty cool. And we mean that. We do consider you two literally best mates. We're all, same age, different age, same mates. We'll tell a few stories, or Mum, you want to say a few things?
Happy birthday, guys. We love you, and we love having you in our lives, and since forever it seems like, before we had kids, and then at playgroup with the kids, and just always had a really nice friendship together. And we've got lots of stories to tell. I think of one of when we were at Hamilton Island, and we had the best time there, and Lynn taught me how to dance and had all the good music on, and we had all the golf buggies and driving around.
Keith Williams' house.
Keith Williams' house.
The big orange joint with a bowling.
And
you still can't dance though.
Yeah, I still can't dance, but we had the best time, and that was a really good holiday that I remember. And we've always had nice holidays, and Brad's 40th, and I remember Wintersville when the kids were in playgroup at Stratty, and Hawaii, and lots and lots of holidays. But I'll pass on to someone else for a story. Love you, Lynn. And Brad.
I'll tell one, Lynn. Unfortunately, you weren't in this one, but you probably wouldn't have wanted to come with Fester anyway, because he was the slope over the whole group. And I think Fester already knows the one I'm going to tell. But when we went to Sturgis, we took all our Harleys over in shipping containers, and then we decided to ride from LA to the middle of America, to the Black Hills in Dakota. The first day we set out, Fester had to hire a bike because he didn't have a Harley there. You got to remember, Brad is an amazing motocross rider, but he's fucking hopeless on a Harley. You got no idea. So anyway, he'd never ridden a road bike, but we threw him on one when he rented one in LA. Went out straight out into 6 or 8 lane traffic, I can't remember. And he was shitting himself. He was as white as a ghost, and we just all took off, and the poor bastard had to keep up. He didn't even know how to start it, and he had to keep up with us all the way. He was so happy to get to the caravan park that night. But anyway, he improved over the days. But anyway, one day, everyone just went flat out on this. When you're going across Route 66, it's dead flat. It's pretty safe. There is hairy bits, but it's pretty good roads. And we'd all had our Harleys to as far as we could open them up, so you couldn't get any more speed out of them. Anyway, we pulled into a servo and someone said, "Where's Brad?" And I thought, fuck, where is he? And we're all worried. And then, anyway, we're all filling up, and next thing it felt like 5 minutes later, here goes Fester. Past us. And everyone was pissing themselves. He didn't even see us. He's on the main highway. He's gone. And then before you know it, we all caught up to it. But anyway, we had a great time, a lot of fun. Seriously, you made that holiday, and so did other people there, Dave as well, as you know, Brad, who's now passed away, unfortunately. But we had the time of our lives. You, me, Brad, Mel, Dave and his other cronies.
Brad.
So, I said Brad.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe we need to do one, us and Dane and Jake.
Yeah.
no, they're not doing that. That's one of the reasons why I sold my Harley Fester, as you know, is so these little pricks wouldn't ever get one, because they are dangerous. Failing all that, Courtney wants to say a few words, but she hasn't made it home from uni yet, so she might have to do a little separate one to you guys, but she had it all planned all week and she was all excited about it, so we're very sorry about that, but she'll do a separate one. We love you all, every single one of you, the whole White family. They're all fucking crazy pricks, I can tell you, but we love the whole lot of you. So have a great birthday, always thinking of you.
Jake wants to
Cheers.
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 But one more thing, there's more, steak knives. Jake, your turn.
Jake.
Where do I start here? One that springs to mind with Festa. I was only probably a young buck, and me and Dane were on the jet skis with him, and I was in the back of Festa's jet ski, and he had the new one this stage, so it was really light, it's really quick, and we're out at near wave break, and there was this big sort of massive ship that went past, and it had this huge wake, about 4 rollers in a row. And Festa goes, "Hang on, cunt," out of nowhere. So I'm hanging on for my life, and he just takes off straight for the wave as fast as he could go in this brand new thing, and he hits it. We go flying. We missed the first wave, missed the second one, and I think we cased on the third or the fourth wave and came off that hard sideways. I lost hearing in me left of the ear for a bit. And then the jet
Fester, he's got the money.
then the jet ski went flying, and me and Festa sitting in the water, just cruising. And I go, "Hey Festa, I'm a bit scared of sharks here, mate." And then Festa starts panicking and going, "Oh, you Dane, you cunt, come over here, pick us up." And then I start swimming faster, he starts swimming faster, and then by the time Dane got here, we were all trying to jump on. Festa and Dane said, "Stay in the water until we sort this out," and then they're all up there trying to sort it out, and I was like, "Fuck this," so I jumped on the back too. The cunt went up, and we all went in the water. Everyone's like, "Jake, you dumb cunt, stay in the water." And then finally got it all sorted, drove over to the other jet ski, and yeah, that's just one of my many stories with both you and Lynn. I have plenty with Lynn, especially weed brownies or something, but
Brownies, I don't think so.
I'll pass this on to Nick now.
I got a few stories as well, but the main ones that spring to mind is all the drunken times we've had over the last, 5-6 years,
There's
whatever.
a pattern there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Indy.
Indeed.
The one that springs to mind is, Indy, when Lynn was just saying, "Oh, don't worry, we're renovating Madison, so whatever." And then Brad just took it to a whole nother level, and he's walking around, spilling beers everywhere, doing stiff arms onto himself, just running an absolute muck. Dancing on the table, broke the table.
Throwing BB cans across the
throwing
room.
and Lynn was not giving a shit. She was going, "It's all good," and it was mayhem.
And
was
they
a fun
also
night.
broke the marble table.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was
Izzy,
dancing
him,
on the table. Was that Izzy?
Brad, Lennon as well.
No
Yeah.
wonder they moved out of there. They were kicked out. They just tell us they were sick of it. But I think you're ready to go back in there, aren't you guys? Don't you miss
No,
Madison?
Madison's a beauty.
Yeah.
We
Madison's
love
a beauty.
Madison. There's a lot of
And
memories
the
there.
new one.
The
We
new
love
one's
the
And
a
the
new
new
beauty
one
too.
too.
Madison, there's a lot of memories from Madison.
Yeah.
We just have so much fun with you guys.
So many
Yeah.
things. I found out
The
I
whole
had gout
family.
from a weekend with you guys. Thank goodness I fixed that. But from a weekend with you guys on your boat at Stradbroke, that time when we just went all night, you, me and Mandy and Lynn, which is a massive weekend.
That
And
was
we
a-
stayed
after not
at
drinking for a
Brian's
month.
house. The next day we visited Brian's house there. and I think Mandy was asleep on his grass.
Yeah,
She was
not
that
ready for
sick,
a
and she
month
never
then
does that.
Drank with the whites, it killed me.
And then I had a throbbing foot, and I thought, what the hell? Yeah, hanging around the whites, that'll do it.
Even all the boat trips and everything, and our Lynn's pouring gin down Nick's throat before he hops on the tender, and then gets pulled up by the cops.
Yeah, that was a busy
And then starts drinking seawater to get rid of it, the taste, and yeah, that was another good one.
I didn't tell any of you, but when me and Jake and Dane went off in the boat, I rolled a couple of joints to take off, and then when the police pulled us over, I still had them in my hand, and I had to try to get rid of it. So I just chucked them in between our boat and the police boat, but it didn't go in the water, and it was just sitting right there, and I had to get my foot and kind of squish it in, so it was kind of not everywhere, but it was visible, but they didn't see it, so there was no issues, but Dane and Jake saw it, and they...
Definitely visible with their bloody high beam light. So, yeah.
But I don't know, heaps of good stories.
Plenty.
Many. And Lexi with that game she was playing with the big mouth thing.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun.
And then the other time she was, what was she smoothing?
Twerking on
Mandy's face. I was
Rings
thinking,
going everywhere.
you don't do that to 57-year-old women. But the whites
I'm
do.
not even that old now.
And then, no, I'm joking. I thought it was hilarious, Lexi. Don't stress. And I remember Bibbsy and Courtney just flicking back through memories. I'm not planning this. Right around those Pee-wee 50s, and we've still got our Pee-wee 50. It's at Grant's place, but there's so many memories. That's why I'll never sell it. And Dane, well, there's a lot of memories.
Too many
about
stories
Dane.
for
I don't know where to start with Dane.
Mate, this is about Brad and
There's
Lynn.
a lot in the
I
boat. I'm just
All the
mentioning
kids are beautiful.
how much fun the three of you kids have been, and how you've developed into such beautiful young adults. I'm very proud of all of you, but it's not about you little horrors. Out of everyone, we're most proud of Brad and Lynn too.
Yeah.
So,
Great parents,
well,
great
cheers,
parents.
guys.
Cheers.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Hope you have a
birthday.
good one.
Yeah.
Love you.